Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a 2-color ribbon flower like this one. It's not going to be as big, but it's still going to be cute. The materials that you're going to need are 2 different color ribbon. I'm not sure if, yes. This one is going to be 7mm because you want a little bit of contrast in the size of the petals. And this one's going to be 5mm and it's got little decorative frilly things on it, if you can see those right there. You're going to need just any kind of thread that matches the color of one of your ribbon, and I'm using that pink right there, if you can see the hot pink. And then you're going to need a needle. I've already threaded it and tied it at the end. And you're also going to need your choice of front, like a little button to go on the front to cover up like the seams and stuff like this. I'm just probably gonna use a cute little flower one like this or a round one. I'm not really sure yet, but those are your materials, so let's get started. I recommend you leaving the ribbon on the spool for this because you're never certain how much you're gonna use. But just for this little quick tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and cut mine off, just how much I think I'm going to need. I got this ribbon at Walmart. It was only 67 cents a spool. It wasn't on sale. I think that's just how much it regular price. And then you just think about how much you're going to need. Alright, I'm going to save the pink for the outside petals. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the inside petals, which is going to be like the cream color. All you're going to do is take your ribbon and you're just going to fold it over like this, and until you get the desired like size of the petal you want. And then take your needle from the back and run it through both layers like this and stitch it once like that, and go back down. Alright, and then when you see the ribbon coming off this way, you're going to turn the flower around, and then whichever way the ribbon's coming off, that's the way you're going to make your next petal. So like this, and then you're going to run it through all of the layers and up through the front and back down through all of the layers. It's okay if the thread doesn't match this because a button is going to cover that up. Alright, the ribbon's coming off this way, so you're going to turn your ribbon flower and you're going to make another loop like this. You can also glue, like super glue these together or hot glue, but I find that sewing them together makes them last longer and they don't tend to fall apart like they would if you super glued or hot glued them. My grandma taught me how to do this. We made some bows for my little girl, and this is just the way she showed me how to do it. And then you're gonna just keep making the petals until you have a desired amount. I know I'm not going to speed this video up because whenever I watch tutorials, people speed it up a lot, and I don't really see what's going on, so I'm just going to take it slow and let you guys see everything I'm doing, just in case it would help you more. And just try not to poke yourself because that really hurts. Just put it through like this. And then it's coming off this way, so I'm going to turn my flower and make it go that way. It's okay if they're not all the same size, because in reality, flowers aren't always the same size. But just try to get them as close as you can, but I mean, if there's just a little bit of a difference, then it'll be okay. Oh my goodness, I'm going to poke myself. It's okay. Battle wounds. Okay, there we go. Then just pull it through. And if you don't feel, I'm just going to leave it at this because of the limitations that I have on time. But if you feel like these are gaps right here, you can always go back and just see how the ribbon is automatically going to like the hole. right there, you just flip it over and then just go ahead and sew that like this. See how I ran out of ribbon and I didn't know? But it's okay, I'm just showing this for tutorial purposes. And then go down. And then I always like to do a cross stitch at the end, just because it makes it more secure. And then we'll just go ahead and fill this little hole right here with the end of the ribbon, since I'm out anyways. No reason to cut that. Alright, like this, and then just sew it down. Okay, like that. Alright, and then you're going to take your other color ribbon and you're going to start on the back and put it in the middle, like this, to cover the all of the seams back there. And then you're just going to run it up through all of the layers. Didn't get it through. There we go. And then you're going to make your first loop and then down. Make sure you go through all of the layers on the back. Please make sure you don't poke yourself, because I promise you it hurts really bad. And then back up. And then turn your flower and make another loop. I'm only going to put a couple of these on the back just because of time. I don't want this to be a 10-minute video, because I'm sure that people don't want to watch me or listen to me talk for 10 minutes. And then twist your flower, make your other loop, go up through the back through all of the layers to make sure you have it secure, and then back down through all of the layers. Alright, make another loop right here. Trying to make it the same, close to the same size as the others. Then you're going to go up through the back. Okay. Oh no, I got the ribbon in it. Let's pull that out. Okay, and then back down through the layers like this. And then you're going to twist it. Find where the ribbon's coming out, which is right here. Twist it in that area and make one more petal. And then sew it in like this. Alright, and on your last petal, I always like to leave my thread coming up through the front. That way it will be easier to thread the button on. Let's see, what color do I want to use? I'm just going to use this little pink one right here. What you're going to do is you're just going to thread it up through the hole in the button like this. And then lay it flat on like that. And then through the layers, back out. Then you're going to have to try to find the little hole in the button through all of these. And then down. And then when I get to the back, what I like to do is I take my needle and run it under my thread. And then I don't pull it all the way through, like there's still a little loop right here, if you can see that. And then I put my needle through the loop like this, and then just tighten it like a, I think it's called a slip knot. Then you put it through. Ow, just poked my thumb. And you put it back through the loop like this. I do that at least 3 to 4 times, just so I know it's going to stay. And then put it under. And cut your thread. And then cut the excess of the ribbon off. And there you go. It's not the most perfect because I was trying to rush just to show you guys. But always remember that you can use any color. You can put as many petals, as many layers as you want. I'm going to show you a couple that I've done. This is a 3-color one. It's got this really pretty blue, and it's got black and purple, and it's got a purple button for the center.